It is possible that the Acura RDX is the perfect choice for you if you are seeking for a car that is not only useful but also thrilling to drive. In addition to being beautiful, sporty, and roomy, it will maintain its value over time in a consistent manner. There's only one serious problem with this fantastic SUV, and that is the entertainment system. This problem creates a significant challenge. We are of the opinion that the redesign of the Acura RDX that is scheduled to take place in the year 2025 will be among the most important enhancements that will take place. Both recent and up to current in nature, according to a statement that was issued by Acura that was made public. It was announced that the 2025 RDX will be getting upgrades to enhance its appeal and functionality. We anticipate that there will be a great number of technology and feature developments that are of crucial relevance. This is something that we are looking forward to. A number of other possible improvements that might be made include enhancements to the powertrain, modifications to the exterior design, and modifications to the interior appearance and materials. These are just some of the several possibilities. Since Acura has suggested that the tires be made quieter, this is something that should be done. With the 2025 RDX, we predict that Acura will focus a large emphasis on technological developments. This is based on our expectations. When it comes to the middle stack, there are a variety of different changes that can be done, and the electronic gear changer that is comprised of buttons and levers might not be the best option for everyone. It has been demonstrated that the instrument cluster of the RDX, which is of a rather advanced age, is troublesome, as indicated by the findings of previous laboratory testing. With regard to the RDX 2025, do you have a smart screen that has been made available? We believe that significant changes will take place in the not-too-distant future, despite the fact that it is probable that Acura may wait until the RDX is redesigned before replacing its entertainment system. The information and entertainment system of Acura does not have a touch screen, which is in contrast to the vast majority of other technologies that are utilized in contemporary automobiles. To manage the 10.2-inch screen, drivers utilize a touchpad that is located in the center stack and is prone to shaking. This touchpad is used to control the screen. During the course of a comparison test that we carried out, we brought attention to the fact that the Acura SUV need only a few modifications in order to compete with the Lexus NX, which had previously surpassed the RDX. According to a recent announcement made by General Motors, the company intends to introduce 30 new automobiles by the year 2025. It is extremely probable that the Camaro SUV would be one of the autos that will be considered for introduction. It is extremely conceivable that it will be released to the market for the 2025 model year, and it will carry on the legacy of the well-known Camaro Coupe, which is anticipated to be retired after the 2024 model year. All of this is due to the fact that it is highly probable that it will be introduced. We anticipate that the Camaro SUV, which is said to be in the midst of being created by General Motors, will be put into production in the not-too-distant future. This is something that we are looking forward to. Following anticipation that the carmaker would launch a Corvette SUV in the not-too-distant future, the piece of news has been released. For the most part, we believe that the Ultium battery electric platform that General Motors has created will serve as the foundation upon which the Camaro SUV will be constructed. The purists who are passionate about muscle cars will find this development to be a source of irritation, but those who are enthusiastic about electric vehicles will find it to be a welcome development. There is not a great deal more information that is known about the crossover that is set to take place at this time. Presented above is a concept graphic that illustrates what we envision an electric Camaro SUV with 2 doors might look like in the future. It is probable that we will also see variants of this car that have 4 doors in the course of time. General Motors is rumored to be planning to turn the Camaro moniker into a Chevrolet sub-brand, according to the speculations that are circulating. It is probable that this will result in the Camaro being offered in a variety of new body styles, such as an electric sports car and a conventional sedan. It is anticipated that the 2025 Chevrolet Camaro SUV would be available for purchase at a price range that falls somewhere between $50,000 and $70,000. Both the trim level and the amenities that are offered are taken into consideration when determining the specific pricing range. Because the production of the electric Camaro SUV models has not yet commenced, it is quite probable that we will not hear anything further about them until confirmation is supplied. This is because the manufacturing process has not yet begun. Because of the fact that it will have more functionality and maybe performance, we have a strong feeling that it will be more expensive than the gasoline-powered vehicles that are now available on the market. This is because of the fact that it will have higher functionality. By the year 2025, the Genesis Connected Services suite of digital applications and remote services will be incorporated into the entire portfolio as standard content. This will take place. Furthermore, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be able to take advantage of the regular wireless connectivity that will be made available. Featuring a cutting-edge design, a plush interior, and the capability to charge at a rapid rate, the Genesis GV60 is a premium electric SUV that is available from Genesis. One that is both well-rounded and all-encompassing is this alternative. The GV60 continues to be a prominent participant in the market, despite the fact that it has lost some of its shine as a result of the introduction of electric vehicles that have a higher rate of power. Even in its most fuel-efficient configuration, the GV60 has an impressive range of 295 miles, according to the estimations published by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. The GV60 is available with either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The powertrains of this vehicle have the capability of producing between 294 and 429 horsepower, with the boost mode being capable of producing 483 horsepower. The cabin features a single attractive panel that combines a gauge display spanning 12 inches and an infotainment touchscreen measuring 12 inches. This combination contributes to the cabin's current design as well as its cutting-edge technology. If we were to bring to your attention the fact that the crystal orb shifter spins to display itself when the SUV is turned on, we would be remiss of our duty to do so. For the most part, the adaptive suspension is successful in attaining its fundamental objective, which is to produce a ride that is both comfortable and sporty. This objective is one of the primary purposes of the adaptive suspension. However, the majority of electric vehicles, including the GV60, require some time to acclimate to the dynamic effect of their heavy weight. This is especially true for drivers who are accustomed to operating gas-powered vehicles. It is possible that the Genesis GV60 2025 will have a price tag that falls anywhere between $53,700 and $71,250. This price tag will be determined by the trim level as well as the items that are available as standard equipment. Despite the fact that the advanced trim looks to be a more advantageous choice, it is impossible to argue against the attractiveness of the performance trim of the GV60, which is equipped with a dual-motor drivetrain that delivers 483 horsepower. The single-motor advanced model retains all-wheel drive, has a modestly increased range, and comes with heated and ventilated leather seats. Despite the fact that it loses around 170 horsepower, it is still available. It is important that you are aware that we appreciate the time that you have spent watching the AutoFast channel. In the event that you would like to be kept up to date with additional amazing vehicles,